Hey, you there, you there. Hey, you there, you there. Hey, you there, there. Hey, you there. I see you over there.
What's popping? What's good? What it is? What's up? Welcome to another Thato Tuesday, brought to you by your favorite consistency queen. And I'd like to welcome you to the first episode of the Thato Table Talk. And just like Jada, I am going to bring myself to the table. I'm joking. I'm joking. And you need to shut up. Whatever. I don't know why you're sipping on that haterade, but anyways, I'm seriously joking, guys. But if you actually like the idea, then tell me in the comment section and then we can make it a thing. But if we're being 80 plus 20 Bazalwani, toxic entanglements should be a thing of the past. So with that being said, here are some ways to help you identify if you are in a bit of a toxic shushu situationship, relationship, or whatever is shipping. Number one, anger. So listen, if your person is using anger as a means of controlling you to the point where you even have to datazel or tiptoe around it, baby, tema the main switch. Tema the main switch, baby. Switch it off with the main switch. It's not for you, my darling. It's not healthy for you. Personally, I'm definitely the type of person who has a lot of anxiety, so I hate conflict. Like, I can't stand it. So in my experience, the person used anger as a means of controlling me or just reinforcing intimidation. But after dipping, I definitely realized if your person can only take or accept the answer yes from you, then maybe it's time to say no to the relationship, because baby, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. Number two, losing yourself so you can accommodate the other person. If you're struggling or you can't identify yourself as an individual within your situation, then there's definitely a problem. Obviously, I'm aware that this can happen for, a lot of different reasons. But again, to make reference to my specific situation, I'm definitely a fixer. Like, I love fixing things. I guess it's just a mechanism of trying to deflect from my situations and my traumas. But anyways, I'm definitely a fixer. So I became so invested in fixing the situation that I didn't even realize that it was at the expense of myself. But I only realized this after a lot of self-introspection, only after my final decision to leave. So don't be hard on yourself thinking that you need to do this ASAP Rocky, like it's going to be an easy process, because it's not. Emotions are a different thing. Your mind will fight your emotions, and then it's just a lot of mess. When you come to a point where you're able to analyze what's going on, don't be afraid. And I'm not saying once you see one red flag all of a sudden leave and say bye, that's unfair. But when there's a lot of red flags that you're starting to see, some of them may be consistent problems, and the flag is just saying yay, and your intuition is saying there's something wrong, listen to your intuition, because a lot can come out of you digging deeper as to what the issue is. Number three, analyzing consistent negative patterns. This one is one that literally has been engraved, I don't even know if that's the right word, but engraved into my mind. If your person apologizes, but then they don't change their actions, it's called manipulation. That's just what it is. So I don't make the rules, I don't write them, but these are just the facts. If your person apologizes without changing their actions, it's manipulation. Please listen to what I'm about to say, I beg. We all know that music helps the soul, and in certain situations, when you relate to a song, you're like, damn. But this is one song by Jamila Woods. It's called Sonia, and guys, I just want you guys to listen to the song. Like, I would play the song for you, but copyrights are a thing. This girl wants to be in the showcase away. We're happy for her, but that song, guys, in terms of explaining, experiencing, listening to things about toxicity, I know it bangs. It goes Like I said, I can't play you the song, but I'm going to just talk about a couple of lyrics that she had just, So she says, now I only trust patterns, not apologies. Did you hear what I said about what she said? Now I only trust patterns, not apologies. Then she continues with her wokeativity, if I might call it that, and then she says, first date questions. What's your ideologies? Do you love yourself? I just gotta speak on this point real quick. If you don't love yourself, how do you expect other people to love you? If you don't enjoy your company, how do you expect other people to enjoy your company? Let that sink in. Like I said, what's your ideologies? Do you love yourself? Are you healing your trauma? Are you healing your trauma? To all the toxic people who might not know that they're toxic but feel like I'm asking them in this video, please listen up. Using your childhood traumas or adult traumas or whatever traumas you've experienced as a reason to justify your trash behavior is manipulation. You're in the wrong. It's toxic. If you do this, I kindly ask that you stop. Control, Alt, delete yourself from whatever situation that you're in and stop traumatizing the babies. Please. Number 4, manipulation. If you feel like you're being held hostage emotionally, physically, mentally, then something is wrong. In terms of coming to the point where you want to analyze it and accept the situation, that's a whole different conversation, and you do that in your own time. I'm definitely not perfect, so I can't tell you that you need to do this as soon as you realize it, because it takes some time for you to even get to that point where you want to analyze it. But when you do come to the point where you want to analyze every single part of this situation, where to start is understanding how you're being manipulated. Because then as you continue on, if you decide to, in the situation, you'll understand what to look out for. And then when you get to the point at which you're ready to leave, I would definitely 100% advise that you look at what attracted you to this person, what made you stay, and what makes you want to leave. And in my opinion, and you can definitely disagree, but in my opinion, if you don't come to terms with what attracted you to that person and what made you stay, all of those things, I feel like you'll find yourself in a similar situation. You'll find the same person, but in a different form. Number 5, outweighing the bad times with the good times. Yo, wait. This one. I know this one. This one. I'm definitely acting myself 100% with my chest. If you're trying to convince yourself that the bad is not as bad as it is because there's good, then there's definitely an issue. Because for me, I definitely started to believe that, this is just an up and a down in the situation, but there's also up in the gutter. If I'm being 60 plus 40, we all lie to ourselves. I definitely lie to myself. I'm not perfect, nah. But with regards to this specific chat, when I lied to myself, I found myself being so consumed by the good and, the potential of that situation that I stopped focusing, understanding, and accepting the reality. I have one more thing to say to you guys, literally one more. There will definitely be a part 2 to this video, and for part 2 I will be joined by one of my favorite human beings on this planet. I'll be joined by Nobs from What's the Chat with Nobs. Like, comment, share, subscribe to her channel. In the part 2, we'll be going more into depth on this topic. We'll be giving you guys a brief summary of our experiences, how we experienced it, what we learned, and just a lot of in-depth content for you. Okay, I lied again, but this time I'm not gonna be toxic and lie to you guys. Okay, this is my final statement for you guys. I don't know if this video will, help anyone, but I definitely hope that it helps someone. I'm not expecting, DMs about how inspiring I am and wow. But I hope that it helps one person. And like we used to do in high school with our English speeches, I'd like to leave you guys with a quote that says, I'm joking. I'm joking. I know I should be serious, but y'all know that I make jokes to make the situation better for myself, so I'm sorry. On a serious note, the quote is by Risen. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how I've been pronouncing it, so feel free to correct me. But the quote goes as follows. Sometimes it takes letting go to realize that you are holding on to nothing.
I can see. You done? Okay.
I don't need to do your ears because now I'm
Wait.
just doing the face.
Ma'am, wait. Good.
And I'm done. So there's a final look.
Very